Welcome in. I am GpaSilverMane, and in this video I want to answer, should I play Marvel Strike Force in 2022? Why should I play Marvel Strike Force in 2022? Something along them lines. And I have some notes here. Before I do, definitely hit that subscribe button, guys. Gals, ladies, and gents, please do. Completely free to do. Also, thumbs it up if you're enjoying the content. I'm headed for 1,000 subscribers. Would love for you to be a part of our community, and that way it'll keep you up to date when new videos go live. And I make quite a bit of Marvel Strike Force content. What I like to believe is wonderful and awesome. No, but there's a comment section down below. You can also comment, ask any questions you might have. Sorry, I do apologize. I had some awesome chili dogs, man, with some seasoned French fries, and they were wonderful. All right. There is also a Discord link down below in the description of the video. In this video, I want to talk about and explain all these key points. They just hired a new creative director. We have 3 new game modes. One we just finished up the first week of, and it's going away and coming back. It's one of those come and go things. As well as 2 other new game modes projected to be here within, well, one of them starts in 7 days, so that's the second game mode. And then the third one is projected to be here, I would assume the first half of this year sometime. The 4-year anniversary is in March. Catch-up mechanics are coming, not to mention the catch-up mechanics already in place that weren't intended to be catch-up mechanics. Over 190 characters in-game with several more ready to release. Web Warriors are here. Whoop, whoop. Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man, he sucked since day one, bro. He's got his time to shine. He's got his whole posse. He's got a team. The Web Warriors. And they are rocking, baby. They are rocking. Apocalypse is coming. Whoa. All right. Before we dive into that, though, I want to give you a little backstory on this. Tell you a little bit about the game. It's how it's grown and evolved. Before I do, I'm gonna get rid of the bearded dude on the screen. Boom. For another bearded dude. Oh my goodness. OMGs. All right. So this is my baby account here. Level 65. Been going 67 days. Started November 1st. It's rocking, okay? My main account's level 85, 2 years old. Just hit 10 million power, total collection power. It's wonderful. I love this game. I've went through burnout and everything else, but I've survived through it, and the game's only gotten better. All right, so some backstory here is Marvel Strike Force came out March 28th, 2018. And in their first year, they made $150+ million in revenue. Which is quite wonderful for a mobile game, I would have to assume. So essentially it went off without a hitch. It was perfection. I mean, it came out hard, you know what I mean? Obviously, you could probably do better or something. I don't know. I didn't compare to any other numbers to any other games, but it's quite wonderful, needless to say. Now, in their second year, they actually increased their revenue up to $180+ million in their second year. So they're growing, they're gaining more money, and for the third year, they top $300+ million, almost doubling, essentially doubling, over doubling their first year's revenue on their third year. That is phenomenal growth, and it's headed in that direction. It's only been on an upward trajectory. That's what I mean. So it's uphill nonstop, and that is huge leaps and bounds. Okay, the game's in the best state it's been in since I played it. And I've been on it for 2 years. Okay. Let's go ahead and start at the top of this list here. They did just hire a new creative director. I think his name is Sean Dugan. But he has an interview, and I have a video link, or it's on my channel, rather. It's about 10-15 minutes long, covering the whole interview that he gave out, a 45-minute interview, and everything he talked about. And to this guy, fun is huge. You got to be having fun if you're going to continue to play a game. He can see this game 10 years from now still thriving, and so can I. He gives me hope. He's got new perspective, outside perspective, fresh perspective, and I just see it only improving from what it is already. He also says that for catch-up mechanics, this is the huge part, right? Why start in Marvel Strike Force in 2022? He says right now everything under the sun is on the table for catch-up mechanics. He even mentioned something like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Hyperdrive bundle. He did not mention a price point of $100, $50, none of that. But he said a bundle like that to give you a big chunk of characters and gear to get you off to essentially buying a year or two of progress, which sounds phenomenal, right? Now you're like, I want to be free to play and I still want to enjoy the game. Can I do that? 100%, because he says there's multiple other catch-up mechanics like a gold influx or inflation, gear, ease of access, as well as with this power creep that's going on in the game currently. It's actually one of the catch-up mechanics they did with I don't think they intended, which I'm going to cover here in a second. All the older content's a lot easier, and you get tons more loot a lot sooner in your gameplay. Like I said, 67 days in, and I'm doing content I didn't think I'd be doing for 6 months. It's quite wonderful, and they haven't even out and out said, here are the catch-up mechanics we're putting into the game. They haven't even said that at all, okay? Now, another catch-up mechanic that wasn't intended, I believe, to be Cersei and Icarus. This is Icarus here at 49,000 power, and I got Cersei down here. She's actually 1 shard away. I couldn't unlock her in her event, and I've pulled 1 shard twice from a basic orb. So I need 1 more shard, and I got her unlocked, and instantly I'll max her as fast as I can. I'll spend all 5 million gold in 1 day just to get her as high as they could possibly go, just because she's that powerful. Alright, so that is the biggest catch-up mechanic, and I'm going to cover it real quick as to why it is the biggest catch-up mechanic. If you look here, because of Icarus alone, I'm able to beat every hero campaign until I hit level 78, then I can go into this one, and I will beat this one as well. You can't play villains because Cersei and Icarus are heroes. Villains is really easy. Let me show you. I was able to do it with the characters in the game, and I've almost got to max this one out. I just quit doing it because there's no characters in this campaign that I want. Now the Nexus, it's maxed. Cosmic, maxed. And you'll see that they're not just maxed. Most of them are 3-starred. Mystic is maxed. Doom War is a totally different beast, and you have to have several teams. So I would say this is, if you're starting Doom War before your 1 year point, you're doing something really, really well. I mean, you might start it around 5 to 6 months into the game, but to actually beat all 4 chapters that are currently exist is not going to happen, in my opinion. Needless to say, you're able to beat all the story campaigns in your first 2 months of play. And honestly, Icarus did most of that lifting. Alright, so let's go over here to Alliance Raids. I'm doing U7.2 in my Alliance of GPA Quest, and where a lot of us are newer players. What I really want to show off, though, is that I'm able to clear nodes. That's what's important. I'm not being carried. I mean, I am, but not to the extent that I'm not helping. I can beat these 2 nodes. I can't beat the boss node. I can beat this node, and I got stuck here. Now, today, Vladimex got these 2 nodes before I could, so I was stalled here with him, so I just threw some attacks at it for no reason. And then once Kizzo came in and cleared it for us, I was able to beat this node, and now we're stuck here. So I can clear 3 nodes on U7.2. You're going to be in Ultimate 7 to Ultimate 7.5, probably your first year of gameplay. Until they institute catch-up mechanics that are going to help you get into Doom Raids, which Doom Raids are the newest content, and you shouldn't jump right into them as a new player. You should have to work your way there, right? Like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, it takes several months to get into Galactic Challenges Arena, or whatever it is, Galactic Championship Arena. But look at these rewards. Now, we tier 2'd it last time, so I'm assuming we're going to tier 2 it again. These are huge for a new player, okay? Massive, massive rewards. So much here. And the thing about this is, to an in-game player, I got 130,000 of these. I got 53,000 of these. I got thousands and thousands of purple and gold gear. T-Force, you can always use more T-Force in this game. So at an in-game account, T-Force is the only thing that's going to be useful to me out of this loot. So why not give us Cersei and Icarus 2-star unlock free to play when you're first starting the game in an unlock calendar, so you can get into Ultimate 7 and be getting some of these rewards to help your account grow that much faster and catch up. They are a catch-up mechanic, is how I see them. Now I want to show you on the other one, the Greek raids. And it might not be this way in all the Greek raids, but we're doing Beta 4. We just actually unlocked a new difficulty here. I'll have to relog because we just beat this one at 77%. So this is the one we'll be doing next. First time completion rewards and such. But what I want to show you is rewards. So we just tier 2'd Beta 4. This is a gold orb, okay? And I actually beat 7 nodes in my lane on Beta 4 because of Icarus, okay? And I don't even know if I got to use Icarus. I actually use my skill team and such because I'm lane 2. And and Icarus didn't even help me, and I was able to beat 7 notes just because I've been following my guide and such. All right. This is a catch-up mechanic in Cersei and Icarus. Without them being released as one, they are. Now, I hope Scopely watches this and hears this. If they made Cersei and Icarus a 2-star unlock calendar for every new player, they'd be able to get through the campaigns as well as most of the earlier raids and start building their accounts faster. That would be a massive catch-up mechanic. Otherwise, you're going to be trapped in Ultimus 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 for your first 4 months without Icarus and Cersei. So this is a totally different gaming experience because of Cersei and Icarus. They are that powerful. And to give everybody a 2-star unlock calendar to start out, that's fine. You're going to have a ton more new characters come out that you can make money off of, as well as they have them at 2 stars. And then if they have to buy the next, so many stars, people are going to be inclined to do it. Why? Because you tend to buy things that you like. And Cersei and Icarus, you're going to love. And as a new player, you're going to want them stronger. You'll be more inclined to spend. So I really hope they institute that. I guess if we get a calendar for Cersei and Icarus for new players, 2-star unlock, we'll know that they instituted it. I truly believe that's one of the best catch-up mechanics they could give out. In my personal opinion. And it's free. But it will inspire spending as well as it'll bolster your community of free-to-play players to keep the community thriving and alive. And it already is. So just more players coming in just makes it that much more exciting, right? Okay? And that's the hugest catch-up mechanic I've seen. I do want to talk about these ones as well. RTA and Strike Pass are the other 2 catch-up mechanics. Even free-to-play, this free-to-play row is going to give you a 2-star unlock of the premium character that they put in here. Tons of gold, training modules, purple gear, ability materials, cores, energy. I'm talking purple, blue. Once you strike past 3, depending on your level, gold gear. Red star orbs. Like I said, the bottom gives you 45 of the premium character, and as long as it's a 2-star unlock, you're going to get that. And he is a 2-star unlock. So everybody's getting a Silver Samurai at 2 stars, and he's insanely powerful with the new stats and stuff. 2 stars, he's going to be fine for a free-to-play. It's going to make the game enjoyable. Now, the top row, you get 55, but it costs you $19.99 to get this top row. It's absolutely worth it. If you're going to spend money, this is the first thing you should ever spend money on. As well as Battle Pass. But this one's way more important. And it just gives you tons and tons on the free lane here. 56 free rewards. And this is what helps newer players catch up and sustain, okay? I got so much of this stuff. Like, the only thing in this thing that's helping me is this last reward. But mine are silver promo credits and stuff. And I buy this even. So, it's amazing. That's a catch-up mechanic in itself for the free-to-play lane. As well as RTA is another battle pass for $19.99 up here. If you chose to activate, it's $19.99. It's only $40 if you want 30 levels unlocked for right away. So it would take you up to level 30 right here, and you get everything before it. But the free-to-play lane in its own right is giving you teal gear. In the shop, it's like 240,000 gold, I think, for 4 of these. 4 or 5 of these augmented basic catalyst parts. They are ABCs, I guess. Green ABCs. SBCs, training modules. They don't give you the costume, and they used to give you a character in here, 100 shards, and again it was 45 on the bottom. Well, it's not anymore, but you're getting G15s, G16s, G14s, tons and tons of gear that's going to help your account grow so fast. Like the value of the gear and stuff in this offer, just on the free-to-play lane, is sensational. I'm talking millions, like 15 to 20 million you'd have to spend in the supply store probably to get these pieces of gear. One of these is like 90,000 or 180,000 for 2 in the supply store. Same with these, and they're giving these to you for free just for meeting your objectives, for blitzing and playing RTA. And the game mode is not that bad when you can play it as you choose. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do it mostly through blitz, honestly, which is quite wonderful. And that is the catch-up mechanics there. There's over 190 characters currently. Tons and tons of your favorites and tons that you probably never heard of. There's characters in this game I only heard of because they're in this game. Web Warriors are here. Spider-Man's one of my favorites, and I think he's most people's favorites. So quite honestly, if you love Spider-Man, now's the time to play because you can enjoy him with the full Web Warriors team and dominate. His team can clear the hardest Doom raids in the game. They are the strongest bio team, and you can get in on the ground floor by starting now in 2022 with the Web Warriors. OG Spider-Man is phenomenal. Now, Apocalypse is coming. I have some lore content that I've been working on, and I can't wait to bring out because I think it's going to be like a cinematic release. So amazing. All I can do is picture it in my head. I dream about it every night. It's going to be wonderful. But he is coming, and so are the Four Horsemen. Obviously, Archangel is probably going to be one. And then I think Lady Deathstrike might be another horseman personally. She's already in the game, though. And then the other two, I have no idea who they could be. Omega Red could be one, I guess, potentially, but I think that's just too far gone to have to get Omega Red unlocked. You need so many legendaries to get to that. You know what I mean? I think they're going to be totally different. Four Horsemen are going to be totally different, in my opinion. I don't know, but they are coming. And Apocalypse, he is a staple of Marvel. He is just insanely powerful. It's going to be amazing to see how they introduce him. We just got Dormammu. Let me show you these graphics on this guy. Okay? I know this video is going long, but it is amazing. I don't even think I hearted him because I don't plan on getting him anytime soon. There he is. Look at this dude. Could you not see rocking this dude on your team? Oh my god, he's phenomenal. Phenomenal. The graphics in this are wonderful. Doom. Oh, he's holding the planet in his hands, dude. He's... Oh my god, it's wonderful. Alright. 4-year anniversary is March. Probably late March. Maybe the whole month of March. I hope they blow the top off of it. I hope they do it justice. And I hope they give back to this community that has made this game last for 4 years. Has made them over $500 million in revenue. In 4 years. Maybe closer to $1 billion. Okay? I hope they blow the top off. And if you get in and you start now in 2022, you're going to be a part of those rewards. Okay? And that's phenomenal. It'll get any account kicked off on the right start. They have 3 new game modes. Avengers Tower was just here for 7 days, and it's a tower climber. I couldn't get all the way to the top, and I totally love the game mode. They said they will bring it back if it's liked, and they can make changes and stuff, but it just finished. The second game mode, you got 5 dark dimensions you got to work towards, right? I've beat this 3 times, Dark Dimension 4, and I'm working on my 4th run. You have to beat it 10 times to get the final green border. Which is way cooler than this one. This is the one I got currently too, the green border here for beating it 3 times. And it gets better every couple times you beat it. Then you got to get into Dark Dimension 5, which I haven't even started. Probably a couple of months out before I can even start this. This is the second game mode, Pocket Dimensions. It's essentially a Dark Dimension. You can beat it twice. It's 10 nodes, or 10 levels. Each level's at 1 node. And it starts in 7 days. That's the second game mode they brought that's brand new. And they have the grand tournament coming. They had it in their blog. They have pictures. They have information on it, but they didn't go into too much detail because they're kind of reserved, right? They're still in the works. But I can see it coming in this next 6-month period. The first 6 months of 2022, I can see it being launched. And maybe needing some fixes or changes or adjustments. Seeing how it's going in the player base, I don't know. But I can see it's essentially Galaxy of Heroes GAC. Their Grand Arena Championship or whatever it's called. It's the same thing, a 1v1 war type of deal, right? And we don't know that for sure, but that's what they related it to or referred to in explaining the game mode itself. 3 new game modes. This is phenomenal. The game is headed up, up, up. And I would love to have you be a part of the Marvel Strike Force community, including my Discord community. I do want to say I'm not paid by MSF. I don't get any money for saying these things. To me, this is just how I feel from the heart and from my experience in this game. If you like the Marvel IP and you want a company that, yes, they mess up sometimes and they don't always act as if they're listening, they are one of the best communicative, in my experience anyway. They communicate phenomenally, okay? When they communicate, I should say. Because there's times they don't talk, and that's when things are going really wonky, right? But overall, this game is a 9.5 out of 10. It is phenomenal. Maybe it's a 10.5 out of 10. I don't know. It is so good, I don't even want to rate it that way. I love everything about it, other than Arena. The basic Arena sucks. It's broken, it's glitched. I spend hundreds of dollars, and I get into first place, and they boomerang me to 26th place, which you can't even fall that many spots in Arena in one fight. So, and they have no intention of fixing it. So, they've been told this for years now, it seems, and they just don't do nothing about it. So this is the worst game mode in the whole game, and it's been around since the beginning of the game. worst game mode. It incentivizes cheating. If I could say anything bad about the game, that would be the one thing. Otherwise, you can invest some good time in this. I play this game 5-6 hours a day. You can play it 2 to 3 hours a day and still be competitive and get everything done. I go above and beyond. I do a lot of things, other things. I run an alliance, multiple alliances, discords. And sometimes I literally sit here and stare at the screen. Or I go and research characters and get their lore and their backstory. I mean, this is just phenomenal. I hope that you check out Marvel Strike Force 2022. Join our community. Check out the game. You won't regret it. I promise you that. It is so much fun. I've played Galaxy of Heroes. I play Raid Shadow Legends daily. That is the best game ever made. But it's for spenders. Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play. It's not that fun, in my personal opinion. But otherwise, it's one of the best games out there, too. Definitely hope to see you in 2022 in Marvel Strike Force. Ladies, gentlemen, stay healthy. Much love. And I hope to see you in the next one.